at every card show, there are booths that have lines that are wrapped around the corner. Then there are booths that most people just walk right past. Today, I'm gonna go talk to the vendors that don't have a line right now and hear their stories. This is the Madison Card Show. So, what made you start this amazing art hobby?
So, I started doing it because when I had this collection, I wanted to do something with the cards that I had bulk for. And I had so many extra cards that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take something, I'm gonna take a knife, just cut some things up, try to make something unique out of it and turn it into a piece of art. It's kind of like, hey, look at this one card that we got from LittlePandaArtStudios. It's awesome. What did you get? So we're getting a lot out there.
My name's Dave. I'm with PokeQuest.
All right, Dave. So, what made you start Pokemon, or is there a specific moment, a card that made you get into the Pokemon hobby?
The card that got me back into the hobby, this is personally mine right here. This card got me back into the hobby when it came to what I collect myself. I found out that putting all three birds on a card is kind of a thing, and I love this art, so I started collecting. This is my PC right here. All cards that have all three of the legendary birds on them.
Do you remember a specific moment or a specific card that got you into the hobby?
Not a specific card, but I grew up with Pokemon, just watching the movies and TV shows because, no money when you're a kid.
What's your favorite movie then that you've watched?
2000.
2000? Really?
Yeah, hands down. Lugia OP.
I was a big fan of the Darkrai one. That was probably my favorite movie.
That's top tier as well. Top tier mid-era.
Is there a particular card or moment that got you into the hobby?
Scraggy from White Flare. When that card came out, it got me into collecting pretty hard. But if we want to go all the way back, Leon from Vivid Voltage. That was the first card I pulled, and then that got me into the hobby.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a Pokemon to represent you as a whole, what would it be?
Okay, so I would have normally had an answer to this one, but my favorite one is Haunter. Haunter is my favorite one. He actually is also on some of our freebie stickers. So we have a little raccoon in a Haunter hoodie. So that would be one of them. The other one, though, is this card, because I wanted to make a full art card, and this Wigglytuff card was going to be it, but I bought so many of them that I just decided to keep collecting them, and I haven't actually made a card out of it. But this is like my second mascot, but Haunter's number one.
Is there any particular card that represents you as a whole?
Psyduck.
Psyduck? It's so relatable. It's
just
so
like
many different
the Black Star promo where he's in the middle of like the pond or lake, and then there's a question mark. That's just me.
So if you were to leave the hobby right now, let's say you stop vending, what would be one thing that you would miss the most?
I'll miss the people that I've gotten to know, the shows, and just the community and everyone that comes around to say hi. And seeing that when they get the cards they want, how happy they are.
Now, if you were, let's say you were to leave the hobby and stop vending and you just left Pokemon entirely, what would you miss the most?
That would never happen, first of all. But I would probably miss just the happiness that it brings me.
If you were to ever leave the hobby for some reason, let's say you stopped Pokemon, you never did it anymore, what would you miss the most?
In the long shot that I ever left the hobby because of something happened, like my house burned down, all my cards destroyed, and I'm like, I'm never gonna bother doing this thing again. The thing I would miss the most is opening packs of cards and not going straight to the back to find what's the most expensive card, what did I get to hit? Because the newfound obsession with going through these packs of cards and saying, hey, every one of these cards is special to me because I can do something with these. I turn each of these into art, and the more I get of those random, junky, small, common cards, every one of them is special to me, and I get to look at them all differently than just going straight to the back.
If you had one thing for everybody to know to remember you by this booth, what would it be?
The one thing I'd want everyone to remember me by, if that was a thing for this booth, is if you have something you want to do, try it. Even if you're bad at it, try it and just keep with it. It's going to turn out not great to begin with. But the thing is, if you keep trying, you're going to get better, and then you're going to be able to put your own spin on things, and then it's just going to continue to be your own thing. People will remember you for what you're doing and what you're continuing coming with, and as long as you stick through it, people will support you no matter what.
Appreciate your time, Ribs. Thank you so much, and thank you. Oh my gosh.
Stop by.
Oh, no.